I've been fascinated in reading and learning and listening about this Otani interpreter gambling scandal.
Mm.
Uh, it's a really interesting story that at first glance, it looks like Otani has just been taken advantage of. That his interpreter slash one of his best homies, potentially his best friend, stole millions of dollars from him to gamble. But then, as you dig into the story, you realize that there's more to it, and that actually Otani's narrative, firstly, was that he gave the money to his interpreter to pay off his bad debt. And then it was not until the next day or over the course of the next couple of days that the narrative switched. And then it became, no, my best friend slash interpreter stole this money from me. So it got a little sticky for me, man.
How you feeling about it, bro? Because I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I feel
Well,
like there's no way. Okay, go ahead, bro. You go ahead, and I'll tell you how I feel. You explain how you feeling.
after just learning about it, I mean, I think that first off, terrible move. I think it was the first narrative that Otani had that is the truth, personally. Because I mean, why would that be your story? But then also, like, it's his friend. It's his best friend. He clearly has a gambling addiction, has a problem. But to have wired the money from an account that he owns to the interpreter, I mean, immediately puts him in the wrong, and there's no turning back from that. And so, obviously, when he shared that narrative at first, him and his team didn't realize the consequences of that action. Once they did realize the consequences of the action, I think they had the decision to make. It's like, all right, well, either you done playing baseball, and you got to give you that $700 million contract back, or your best friend slash interpreter gonna have to take the fall for this. And it's clear what decision that the team has made.
Yeah, and bro, I don't know. I just don't think there's no way you don't know the whole time if he was stealing money from you. Like, so if you feel like he was steal, but on the thing, it did say that his friend set up the accounts and this, that, and the third. They basically tried to frame it like his friend backdoored everything, but like, I just don't see the bank giving that many wires up, this, that, and the third up. Like
No.
they're acting like he set this account up at like a regular like Bank of America or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like with that had hundreds of millions of dollars in it. Like, it's just crazy. Nah, I just. But what I don't see is the problem is, okay, if that first story is true, if this is my friend's gambling debt, why can't I pay it off for him? If he
That's a good
comes to
question.
me and tells me the truth, so why did that narrative have to change? If he comes to me and tells me the truth, like, yo, I'm in bad with some bad people, this and the third, like, blase, blase, this is my best friend, like, who's to say, like, I can't give him that money? Like, you know what I'm saying? So now, like, I feel like they're trying to create a, like, degree of separation because somebody was going to connect. Okay, you gave your friend money to pay off this debt. That means you knew. So did you give him some type of insight? Did you let them know? They were gonna start digging so far into this story that they try to. I feel like they can't. They said what was true at the beginning, like you said, and then they try to create a connect. Like they try to create such a far disconnect that nobody was like even questioning what was going on. They was like, you know what, he stole from them. This that. But then, bro, this shit got complicated. Kind of got like, bro, like it's complicated, bro. Like it's got consequences. Like,
Oh yeah.
bro could go to jail for like it's up to 30 years. Like, say your friend, you really about to sit down? That like, what if you really got to sit down for like 15 years, something crazy like that, bro? You really gonna? That's asking a lot.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Well, I think that the problem wasn't that he paid his friend for then his friend to pay off the debts. from what I understand, he sent the wire directly to the bookie, right? And in California,
Yes,
gambling is illegal. So
correct.
wherever the wire is coming from, but so you have the legality of it, but then you also have the MLB and their CBA, where it's illegal to gamble on any sports, which I actually wasn't aware of. I didn't know that they couldn't gamble on women's college soccer, but I guess that's part of the rules. But anyhow, regardless, you can't gamble, and so when it's coming from your bank account and going into that of a bookie's, then you're immediately in the wrong, or you're an
Oh,
accessory
okay,
crime or whatever. I think that was the
okay.
problem, and they must have realized as they start digging,
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, the
Mm-hmm.
MLB is about to dig their heels in on this. We're not going to be
Yeah.
able to play. This is like grounds for suspension, or like we're done forever, indefinitely,
And they was like, let's create as far as much distance between this thing and us as we can. Like,
bro. And
also,
let me
let's
give you
point
this.
out,
Let me give you this, bro. Let me give you this. Otani and his team didn't make this decision on their own,
no, no, this is
right?
not no.
Because you got the MLB, they got a
This,
slew of attorneys, lawyers. You talking about one of the biggest stars that's grown is one of the only chances of for the game to grow internationally. Just got paid 700 million, and you telling me they not in his ear like, yo homie got to take the fall for this one because this is a bad look.
oh yeah, bro, this is a billionaire decision. This above him. This is little 700 million, bro. You
Yeah,
about to lose that. Like they like, hey, bro, you about to lose that. Like, hey,
yeah,
my
yeah,
man's. And also, we not gonna also act like there wasn't a marketing play by him and whoever those power that be behind him. My man just talked about his New Balance cleat in complete English. So you telling me hey, straight English the whole time? That very clear. Explained in detail the shoe.
yeah.
Talked about the logo, the new. I'm like, y'all out here, hey, y'all putting some stuff out for my man's, hey, and he's just out there hitting bombs, doing his thing for the Dodgers right
Yeah.
now, bro. They
Nah, bro. His story is crazy because when I was doing the research, Otani doesn't like to do any business in English. He only likes to speak Japanese. Well, this according to the reports. So anytime somebody wants to speak to Otani, they got to go through his homie, the interpreter, even his agent. So Otani's agent, he was talking to the interpreter about bank accounts and financial advisor stuff through the interpreter, not with Otani. From the sounds of it, he's had like little to no communication directly with Otani, only through the interpreter. And so then the questions were like, well, why did not the agent not verify these things that the interpreter is telling him? Like he should have got another Japanese speaking person to like make sure that the things were being translated accurately. But that's crazy. But on top of anything, Otani been here in the U.S. for how many years? And you telling me there ain't not a lick of English? Come on, bro.
bro,
I was in Japan for 9 days, and I learned arigato and konnichiwa. That was all I had. So I don't know. It's tough to go from one language to another, but man, I don't know. I feel like bro got to get some English on him.
bro, yeah, it's tough, bro. But like, obviously, like we just like he can't everything. You don't speak at all, bro. You're not about to tell me you out here. The Angels then gave you $42 million or whatever they gave you to come over here, and you don't know nothing. You don't even know where it's set up. You just letting bro like nobody trusts nobody that much. No one no
Yeah,
one trusts anyone that much. Like to
right.
not know a single thing. Like you said, yeah. Why wasn't the agent verifying? But also like. Bro, ain't no way Otani's just sitting over there just letting bro tell him whatever. Some of that shit gotta sound fishy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no way his interpreter just this smooth to hold a conversation with you about something and a conversation. And you know how many conversations Shohei Otani's having, bro? He can't just switch it. He can't just switch it back and forth that way. He not that guy. He can't be that good. I seen the text messages. He not that like he not that good. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, right,
he can't
right.
just switch conversation on and off. And like you know what I'm saying? He leaving things. He's telling like no way, bro. You're not about to get me with that.
So you think Otani knows more English than he's putting on?
I think he know more about this whole damn situation than what he putting on.
Yeah, yeah, for
Fuck the
sure.
English part, bro. Not just the
Yeah,
English part. He know what's going on.
yeah.
But if I was
He know
him, I'd do
the
the same thing he do.
vibe.
I would do the same thing he's doing. Go hit those home runs, man, and hang out in there with the Dodgers. Hey, bro. Hey, smile every now and then. Try to pretend like I'm learning English now. It is what it is.
Would you let your boy take that 30-year fall?
Bro, hopefully it's not that long. Maybe like they gonna wait to say like because
That was your answer right there. Hopefully it ain't that long.
no, no, bro. I'm not letting my boy do it, bro. Cause like
Bro, you already gave
I
your
swear,
answer.
bro. I swear I can't do it, bro. But like
Yeah,
maybe they playing the spark play. Maybe they like, all right, we got billionaire lawyers already in our ear. They're gonna help us get out of this as
yeah,
long as we pay them a certain amount.
yeah.
It just
I mean,
looked like you gonna get 30 years, bro. Like
I
you
mean,
might get a year.
the thing is like, either way, the interpreter's in trouble for the gambling because he's gambling illegally in California.
Correct.
Maybe it's not 30 years worth, but the 30 years likely is because if he were stealing this money from Otani, right? Because then it's um,
Yeah,
the fraud and those crimes. But maybe it's just like, hey, you'll take this fall, quote unquote, but then this case will get kicked down, the can will get kicked down the road, and then on the back end, we just gonna drop all the claims and you just go home free. Maybe
bro.
that sounds like a
Home
reasonable move.
home is where he not going. I don't think he's ever going to Japan again. I think them people like he's they probably gonna be on some like he's brought shame to our country type shit. They not bringing that. He not going home, bro. He's a degenerate gambler that lives in the U.S. now. Like he just it is what it is.
Yeah,
Also,
but
um, what's the threshold for you? So like, all right. Let's say me and you do something. We do a crime. I got 700 mil, or you have 700 mil. What's your year's threshold to do in jail that you would take for your homie to keep 700 mil and make sure you're straight on the back end and while you're in there?
on the back end,
The back end and while you're in there. So I'm all right. You're getting 60 mil for your time tax free on the back end
how old am I
right now.
right now? 30.
Right now. What is your year threshold? How many years?
Anything under 5 years, I'll rock it.
Anything under five?
Yeah, but I gotta be out before I turn 35. I gotta be out. Anything longer than that, I ain't fucking with you. I ain't doing it.
I got you like 6 years, bro. I mean, Rocky's 4. I just really need to be out before he like 11, like start like middle school sports and
See,
stuff.
you think about your kid. I'm thinking about me. I'm thinking about me like shit. Before 35, shit, I got a good life to live after that.
Hey, hey, I'm just making sure. I really just want to make sure I'm there for like middle school sports and stuff. I feel like that's influential. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's probably some people. Hey, yeah, 6. I got 6 years. I'll be 35, vibing. It's cool.
yeah. Shit, man, that's
I mean,
tough.
also I'm getting a 60 ball when I get out, like a tax free 60 ball. So I got 120 essentially.
Oh
It's
yeah,
up.
yeah. I mean, yeah, you're cooling. You're cooling
And
after
you still got the 700, bro.
that. Hey, yeah, man. I'll be there to pick you up.
Just
And
make sure the commissary is straight, bro. I just need noodles on. I need to be able to make some trades in there.
oh, for
Make sure
sure.
everything
Oh,
cool,
for sure.
copacetic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Had the best barber for you and all, man. We cut up, man. Make sure
Yeah,
you
I'm
on.
gonna cut my hair. I'm definitely gonna cut my hair because I ain't one of them dudes that's with like dudes doing my hair in prison. That nah.
Yeah, yeah. We can't go down the prison rabbit hole, man. We gotta dig ourselves out of this.
Free my dog Thug, man. Unless he did all that stuff they say he did. Don't free him, man. I don't know. I'm confused.
Yeah. Well, curious to see how this story unfolds. We got to keep a tab on it. Watch 3 years down the line, we'll be like, "Hey, what
This
happened to Otani's receiver?"
this nigga just gonna disappear,
Like,
dog.
he gonna be chilling. He gonna be down in L.A. kicking it, betting on the games, still betting on the games.